One of the things that people will do, sometimes when they're in a relationship that doesn't best serve them, but they have people around them that they love and care about that they don't want them to know how bad it is behind closed doors. Instead, what we'll do is we'll put on airs like things are going great and we'll selectively share only the good stuff. We'll casually leave out the bad stuff. Hi, my name is Dr. Natalie Jones. I'm a licensed therapist. And again, a lot of times when people are going behind, they're going through hell behind closed doors, but they have friends and family that they're close to that know them better. But they're not ready. They're not ready to walk away from a relationship that doesn't serve them. They will only selectively share the good stuff, and they will, basically pump up that person to you and make that person sound like they're great, they're this, they're that, when really that person is but a fraction of that. That person may be a chronic cheater, philanderer, abuser, have a substance addiction, and all kinds of things are going on, maybe have spent up all their money, but they won't tell you that part. They'll casually leave that part out. If you know a person well enough, if you know them well enough, you may be able to sort of say something doesn't add up, or you may notice a shift in their demeanor, and you'll be able to piece together that they're not telling you the truth, the whole truth, or just there's something more going on than meets the eye. But a lot of times, friends and family, logically, anyway, they know upstairs in their brain, they know logically this relationship isn't good for me, but I'm benefiting benefiting from it in some way, and so I'm not really ready to share everything. I'm not really ready to share everything with this relationship. I want to hold on to my delusion a little bit longer. I want to hold on to where it is. And I'm aware. They can be very self-aware that they're living in a delusion, that they're living a lie in this relationship, but they're benefiting something from it, whether it's companionship, whether it's sex, whether it's finances, whether it's image. I'm portraying this image that we are this happy couple, but they may be losing aspects of themselves in this relationship, but they're going to hold on to it a little bit longer until, the bottom drops out and things get really bad. And then, they'll share everything. But usually by that time, things have gotten so bad. And it's got you looking at them like, what is really going on? Like, why would you say something like that? But, people are human. People want things. And at the end of the day, sometimes they're very cognizant that this isn't good for me. But it fills in a blank or a hole somewhere in my life. And right now, it's the best option I have, or the only option I have. And I'm not ready to part ways with it yet. So what they'll do a lot of times is they'll overcompensate to make up for the person that they're with, their shortcomings. They'll pump that person up to everybody else, but really they're really hiding a lot of what's going on. So an example of this would be like, you might be hiding the fact that the person that you're with doesn't have a job, right? And as opposed to being honest about that, you will pump it up to everybody else that, my partner is very ambitious, goal-oriented. He does this, he dabbles in that. But we don't believe in exchanging Christmas gifts. We don't believe in corny holidays like Valentine's Day. When people that know you know that you actually love holidays, and they're wondering when the hell did that happen that you don't celebrate that, or when what is going on that I've never known you to not do that, and why would you get with someone now and all of a sudden you're not doing this and you're not doing that, and you're trying to portray it as like it's a decision that we've made as a couple to focus on things that are more important in our relationship, such as the quality of our relationship and not material stuff. So that would be a good example. And this is just hypothetical, but I think you get the drift of what I'm trying to say. Is like you're now overcompensating. You're now trying to paint a portrait that you're so in love. Um, we're trying something wonderfully new because love is the ultimate gift and is what's most important to us. And this is how we're doing it, by not focusing on money and gifts and things like that. Um, and if you have that value, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just using that as a hypothetical example. So let me know what you think. Like, comment, share, and follow if you found this to be helpful. But a lot of times, when we are fearful that this is the best that we're going to get, this is all we're going to get, we hold on to relationships that are not for our greatest good, that are not for our best interests. And we know they're not, but we don't really, we don't, we may feel like we don't know how to do better or get better, or this person, we've known this person a long time, so we're very comfortable with that person, so we have that history, and I don't like going out there and starting all over again and blah blah blah. So you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. So I hope that helps. Thank you so much.